Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome back to the kitchen. Wednesday afternoon, well, kind of evening. Thanks for joining me. We're skipping dinner, and we're gonna go straight to snacks because it's the middle of the week. It's the hump day, and I know a lot of people have been asking for more Netflix and chill snacks. So this one is for everybody that looking for a healthy-ish. There's some cheese in this one, but some healthy-ish snacks instead of the regular potato chips with lots of salt or popcorn with lots of salt. So we're gonna do the snack. This would also be good for making ahead of time, taking it out like hiking or something like that. It'll throw it in a Ziploc bag. It'll be great for next cup for a couple days for sure. It'll be a good dinner, or not dinner, it's a good snack. So we're gonna do roasted walnuts with Parmesan and Aleppo pepper. So thanks everybody for joining me. If this is the first time here, I see lots of thumbs up, so that's awesome. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. And I think we've got the usual crew here. I saw Mike's here, so hey Mike. He was away. Oh, he's in Campbell River today. So Mike says hello. And Stephanie's here watching the ads first. Yeah, see the 5-minute early start gets everybody notified that we're going on live, and then by the time everybody kind of gets settled, we're all here for when it starts. So it gives you some time. I know YouTube takes a little while to push out the notification, so it gives everybody a chance to come in live. And Christine is here. Welcome. And Nadia is also here. Welcome, welcome. And Jackson is here for some snacks with an X. Snacks they are. And Freddy's, hello Freddy. I don't know if you're back, but hopefully you had a good trip. Your videos were good. If people haven't seen Freddy's videos yet, I don't know if Jackson, if you've seen them yet, but Freddy's been doing hiking, walking videos all throughout BC. But he hasn't been to the island yet. So maybe that's on the agenda. And Norman's here, welcome. So I think that's everybody. If I've missed anybody that's new, welcome. If you're watching and lurking, feel free to say hello. We're all friendly. And let's get into this. We're gonna do Parmesan with walnuts and Aleppo pepper. And Jackson, I think you have some Aleppo pepper I saw on your Instagram, so this might be a good recipe to try. Let's show the ingredients first here. So I've kind of measured them out ahead of time actually, so they're all kind of ready to go. This is gonna be a simple one. Oh, I should say first, I've got the oven preheated to 350. Recipe calls for 350. You might have to play with it a little bit. I've turned my oven up. I find it's a little bit low, but 350 is what we're asking for here. So we're going to start off. We've got 3 cups. These are walnut halves. The walnut halves are going to work better for this. They're just going to hold more flavor and not be too small of pieces. So if you can get the halves, get those ones. So 3 cups. And then we're going to use the whites of an egg. So we've got a large egg here. We're going to use the egg white to whisk up. So 1 egg, a couple teaspoons of sugar. And then I've got 2 ounces. I've weighed out 2 ounces. This is Parmesan cheese, and we're going to grate this on top after the mixture before we put it in the oven. And then the last is Aleppo chili pepper. 2 teaspoons of this is going to go in. And I better say hi to my mom. She was out with the dog, so hello. Hi, Mom. So Jackson, if you try this recipe, I don't know if you're trying it along as we go here. Let me know if anybody is following along. But let's just start with the egg first. So we just want to crack and get the egg white, and then we can we'll save the yolk if you want to make up an omelet or something tomorrow. And we will whisk this up just to get kind of a soft peak. Now this is a bit big of a bowl, but it should do fine. What we're whisking this up, it's gonna add air to it, and then it's gonna be kind of our glue that's gonna stick all of the dry ingredients to all the little nooks and crannies of the walnuts. And then when it cooks, it's gonna get a little bit crispy as well. It won't take long to whisk up one egg. And then if I'm missing anybody here, nope. If you have any questions as we go, just let me know. And I haven't seen the dog in such a long time, so I wonder if she'll remember me. And this will just take a minute or so. So Jackson, what if your wife is baking? I wonder what's she baking? Just a little bit longer. Everybody says hi to Jet, yeah. There we go, soft peaks. You can kind of see it holds together. There we are. So this is a simple one. Let's put the eggs aside. Have some water. Okay, so into that is the walnuts. And the sugar. And then we'll get 2 teaspoons of the vegan ice cream cake, Jackson. That sounds good. That'd be interesting to try. And the dog thinks we've left her, I know. Feel bad. We should do a video call with the Jet. 2 teaspoons. Be generous if you like it spicy. This isn't, the Aleppo pepper is not super spicy, but it's about, like we said, I think on one of the last ones we used it for when we did the corn, it's about half the spice of like the crushed chilies. So, and then we're going to use the microplane. We've got the Parmesan. Grate the fresh Parmesan on that. And this just takes a second. So this is a good, easy snack to do. You can do it ahead of time. As long as you keep it, after it's cooked, as long as you keep it you want to keep it fairly dry. It won't it'll stay kind of crispy. And this looks like a lot of cheese. It's really not a ton. When you do the microplane, it just really gets it, lots of air in there. Oh, and Christine, you're driving. Yeah, it's a simple one, Christine. Simple recipe, and easy to follow along. If anybody does want to make this, all the ingredients are down in the video description along with the instructions. So all we want to do is mix that all together. Give it a good mix because we want to make sure all the chili, especially, gets in and gets mixed up. So the egg, what it will do is gets all the dry ingredients to stick to it. And also the cheese helps, it gets everything to stick to it. So there's the mixture ready to go into the oven. So we'll get the pan ready to go, and then we can get it in the oven. Then we can have a chat. I saw this recipe online, and I found it because I've been looking for recipes with Aleppo pepper, and this was one of the ones I found. And as another ingredient in here, if you wanted to add, if you had raw sunflower seeds, you could add raw sunflower seeds into the mix. But we're just doing you want to spread it out just on a regular baking tray, nothing on the bottom, and into the oven. So we're going to let that go for We're gonna let that go for about 10 minutes. We'll keep an eye on it, and then we're gonna give it a shake in between, and we'll give it a little, like a toss, basically, to make sure it gets crispy and crunchy on all the sides. But that's it. That's our Netflix snack. And I see or Nadia was asking what everybody's watching for this. So what am I gonna watch? I don't know. I haven't started watching a good show in a while, Nadia. I've been mostly watching like little shorter YouTube videos. The last Netflix show that I watched was Ozarks. So that was a while ago when I finished that one. And if you're into Hannibal, I haven't seen that one. I haven't even started it. But maybe I'll look for a movie or something on Netflix. Sometime now, going through Netflix now is like going to like a Blockbuster store. Remember when you used to go to the Blockbuster store and you spent like 4 hours looking for a movie, and either the one you wanted wasn't there, and then you just couldn't find anything. That's like Netflix now. There's like so many choices. You just can't find one that you actually want to watch. And oh, good question. If that was so, Pam, welcome. Hello. Not a fan of walnut. Yeah, you know what? This would be good with like cashews, any kind really. Yeah, cashews, I think would be good for this one. You could use peanuts too if you wanted to use peanuts. I think almonds might be okay too if you like almonds. Be kind of nice. I think really kind of any kind of nut. We eat a lot of walnuts here, and we had a big bag of walnuts. That's kind of partly the reason to choose this one. And yeah, so I think any nut would be good. If you give it a try, let me know how it goes. I think cashews would be good. Yeah, and this is the funny thing about ordering groceries online, because I'm positive I ordered cashew. Now that we're talking about different nuts, I'm positive I ordered cashews, and I don't think we got them in the. I think sometimes the cart stuff disappears in the cart by the time you order it and actually pick it up. I don't know. So, Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. I think Jason has been watching those ones. And so Unsolved Mysteries. I'll maybe have to check that one out. It's a good day for that. It's kind of lousy here again today, so it's definitely a stay home and watch Netflix or something tonight. And cashews, yeah. There we go. I guess cashews. I mean, the downside with cashews is they're more expensive than walnuts, but they're tasty. So get the ones that are if you're getting the nuts, get the ones that are plain, like raw, plain, and don't get the salted ones or anything like that. And use the mixture for that one, Pam. And then also too, if this recipe, like we omitted the salt. There's the sodium obviously in the cheese. I think it's going to be salty enough, and but if you wanted to put a teaspoon of salt in there, you could put a toss of some salt in there if you want a little bit salty. But I like kind of the sweet and chili taste is going to be actually quite good. So Jackson, yeah, tell me how you like it, or take a picture and send me a message when you see that. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I think cashews would be good, or you could mix them, do walnuts and cashews. Why not? And oh, okay, Jane Goodall documentary on Netflix. I'll have to check that out, Mom. That's a good one. That might be good. So just gonna check. It smells good. I'm actually looking forward to these snacks today. Something different to taste. But that documentary sounds good. We'll do that. What's everybody having for dinner? We haven't even figured out. We're making these snacks tonight, but we actually haven't figured out dinner yet. So it's probably going to be something simple. Throw on a simple pasta or something tonight, maybe. Maybe make a pasta salad. I find in the summer, for cooking, you're always not. I don't know if everybody's the same. You're always not kind of as hungry when 5 o'clock hits than than in the winter time. We had a big kind of lunch with this. We made I made we had some of this today, but I made there's not much left. I made a whole sheet of trying out a new recipe for the channel is focaccia bread, and this is all that's left from the sheet. So we had sandwiches. Had some sandwiches for lunch, so it's like super full. But we'll have to figure out for dinner. French toast. Oh yeah, breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for dinner is good. Maybe, you know what, Stephanie? Maybe I'll have some breakfast for dinner. We have some English muffins. We'll maybe make some. We'll make some egg muffins for dinner. That'd be good. And Jackson's heading to the farmers market. If anybody is looking for food pictures, check out Jackson's Instagram. If you search his name, he'll show up on Instagram, and it's he does some neat meals for breakfast and stuff for his family, and lots of organic farmers market rustic type food, cooking, that kind of stuff. And he takes some good pictures of food. If you're interested into food picture, I'm not really great at food pictures, and he takes some good ones. So Mike's having tomato soup and crackers. That sounds okay. Oh, wings on the barbecue. Mm. Are they hot wings? Hot wings, Christine, or like barbecue? I guess barbecued wings. That sounds good. And chicken burritos. Now, if Dave's making chicken burritos, Freddie, you should make sure he makes get him to go to the recipe and make the tortillas from scratch. That would be good. Oh, homemade chicken soup. There we go. That sounds good. That's a good meal. Okay, let's take these out and give them a toss, see what they look like. So they're still going to be a bit sticky on the bottom to start with because of the cheese, but they will eventually kind of dry out. So give them a toss. That one got stuck. Just like so. And back in. We'll give them another 10 minutes. We'll give them another 10 minutes there, and we will check them again. Oh, welcome. So Nadia's having pasta, excellent. Hot wings for Christine. Yeah, Dean would make, and Sam's here. So Sam, we are making roasted. We're doing it like snacks. This is a snack tonight, like Netflix snack. So we're doing and Stephanie beat me to it. We're doing roasted walnuts with Aleppo pepper and Parmesan. So what we've done, and these walnuts are actually the walnuts that you sent in the care package. So your walnuts, we're tossing them in with, what we did is we whisked up an egg white, added in 3 cups of walnuts, 2 teaspoons of Aleppo pepper, which is a spicy, like a pepper, ground up pepper, 2 teaspoons of Aleppo pepper, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and about 2 ounces of fresh grated Parmesan cheese on top. So we basically added it all in the bowl, tossed it, and into the oven. And I just saw, that's Nadia's super chat. That's too funny. So what happens when we do the super chat? Nadia's gonna get the air horn. There we go. Oh, and Dean wants me to spin. So we got a spin and the air horn. There you go. Thanks, Nadia. That's too funny. I wish I could hear the air horn. I can't hear a sound. So hopefully the air horn worked. Did it work? It's supposed to go off. And the flash, yeah, the light goes off, and then I have to do the sound, but I can't hear the sound. So hopefully you did. And the little dance. I have to get better at the dance. That's too funny. Thanks, Nadia. The horn, the air horn. That's good. Makes my day. I have to go back and listen to the video after. So those are our snack. That's what we're having for snack, Sam. So thank you for the walnuts. Hopefully, Jason, he should like these ones too. I think we did this recipe is 3 cups, so it's not a little amount, but it's not a ton. I'm sure they're going to be probably. I'm sure they're probably going to be gone by tomorrow, after we sit and snack on these tonight. So, yeah, snack night. And yeah, that's it. That's it. And the air horn. I have to get something that drops down behind or something. Oh, and thanks to everybody that watches and comment. I know Nadia's been watching, Christine's been commenting, and Freddie's been commenting about my on my video for the arrow. I do the arrow garden update every morning, growing herbs, and I've been trying. Thanks for the comments on the thumbnails. I'm trying to be as ridiculous as possible with the thumbnails, just to kind of have some fun with the channel. So that was the one today was me. I think I might actually moan with these ones, Stephanie. They're pretty good looking. Just gonna give them a shake. I'll give you a quick look so Sam can see. So toss them up here. They smell good. They smell good. I think for me, Stephanie, the moans will definitely come more if I'm having like anything with like a really rich, I guess would be the best way. Like the risotto is a moaner for sure. Maybe some nice like chicken burritos or something like that too would do it with a nice salsa. Yeah, the moan. So the herb garden, yeah. So the update, it's fun. It's growing. I'm actually surprised how fast these things, how fast these little things grow. It's kind of neat. So I'm sure everybody keeps saying that I'm gonna have so much basil that I'm not gonna know what to do with it. So I'm gonna have to figure out ways to, I don't know, freeze it, dry it, do all sorts of stuff. But we're definitely gonna be cooking and doing lots of basil recipes. And I know, Nadia, you said you're having pasta tonight. So there's going to be probably some pesto be made from the basil. And we'll probably do, once the mint comes up, we'll do some salads, I think. A couple of things with some, like fresh mint and salad is nice. So yeah, I think we'll use it up, hopefully, and not have to, we'll hopefully be able to use it all fresh all the time. But from what I understand, it's going to be a ton. So we'll see. And the pics. So, oh, the one today, yeah. So if you haven't watched it today, go back to the channel and you can check out the video of today. I haven't thought of one for tomorrow. I got some ones I've thought of, but I got to do a few other videos first before I can post them, because they kind of, I'm trying to get them to go with the video, obviously. So, but the one in the dome, yeah. And yeah, you can freeze. Yeah, so that's the plan. I think Sam will make some pesto, freeze it, or I might just dress some dry herbs. Just depends on how much I actually get, I guess. So, okay, let's check this. They're getting there. Oh yeah, you can tell they're getting kind of ready, because when you bring them off, they're not sticking anymore, so it's going to get crunchy. So it's almost there. Let's give them another 5 minutes. Let me just, I don't want to taste them yet, because I don't want to ruin the taste test, but I'm going to make sure they're crunchy. Basil. Oh, is Mike, are you making mashed potatoes? You don't like the physical labor of mashed potatoes. We did mashed potatoes on the channel. We did roasted garlic mashed potatoes. And if Dean's still watching, I haven't touched the garlic yet. I gotta roast some of those. I gotta roast some of these cloves of garlic off for roasted garlic. So maybe mashed potatoes are in the future. Oh, that sounds good, Mom. Quesadillas with coleslaw. Ooh. We've got some cabbage in the fridge. I should make coleslaw. That'd be good. I've never heard of Mexican coleslaw either. Mexican coleslaw. Yeah, I don't know. And look, they are looking. They smell good, Freddie. I wish there was a way that you could smell. Everybody could smell what we're cooking here. Nice. You can smell the like. I guess the best way to describe it, you can smell the cheese is what you can kind of smell what you can smell the most. So kind of like a, when you bake cheese, it gets that kind of cheesy, roasty smell. That's what I'm smelling. And how do I know they're ready? Well, they'll be toasted, I guess. The best way to describe. You want the mixture, like, because Nadia, on top we put the egg, like with the egg whites and the cheese. The cheese is going to melt, and the egg whites is kind of a liquid, right? So we want to make sure that it's all dry. That's the part that's going to dry. Like walnuts are always going to be kind of dry anyways, but it's the outside. So we want to make sure that the outside gets crunchy. And I just saw the thumb go up. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, thanks everybody. I see we have 11 people watching and 10 thumbs up. So we need one more, but thanks. And if there's new people here that are lurking, feel free to say hi. We're a welcoming group here. Don't be afraid. And if you have questions about anything, let me know. If you have a question that you don't necessarily want to post in the live chat, that's okay. You can come back later and you could leave it in the regular chat, and I'll get back to you. But I think these are ready. Let's give them a test here. Oh yes, there we go. Let's see here. Definitely ready. So I'm going to let these cool for a minute. Let's put them there. Smellotube. Exactly, Stephanie. Smellotube. Yeah. So what does the egg do? The egg is going to help the dry, like the Aleppo pepper and the sugar, all the dry ingredients stick together. Exactly. And it's also going to, the egg white, when you cook it, it's going to dry, like, what like a meringue is like when you dry it out, like one of those pavlovas, I guess would be the best way to like that. And it dries out. That's going to make it a little bit crunchy as well. So, but those smell good. I'm going to let them cool off. And I got a bowl here. And I wouldn't put them in a bowl right away. You do want to let them cool. So, oh, and there you go, Christine. I'll put this in the chat for you. You'll have to come back and double check if you miss it. Mexican coleslaw, regular coleslaw, add corn, black beans, yellow peppers, sour cream, mayonnaise, and a bit of chopped red onion. Oh, that sounds good. Maybe some, oh, okay, yeah. That sounds really good, actually. So you could probably add some, I guess, yellow pepper or red pepper to that, and maybe even some cilantro would be good. I think would be nice with, and chopped red onion. That sounds really good. I'm gonna write that down because I don't want to forget that either. Because I've got some coleslaw cabbage here, and I think that would be, that might be a good one to try one day with a side of some tortillas and tacos. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Mom. Okay, Mexican coleslaw, just so I don't forget. Corn, I have corn. Black beans. Peppers. And sour cream, I'm gonna put it back on the thing there. Sour cream. Some mayo. And red onion. That sounds good. I'd put some little chilies in there too. Give it a little bit of spice. Yeah, chopped jalapeno. But cilantro too would be good. So there we go. Here, let's get this into a bowl, and we're gonna give it a taste, and maybe even a moan. for Stephanie. And don't be afraid to get all the little bits. Cheese. And I always forget to turn the oven off. There we go, off. All right, so there we go. Roasted walnuts with Parmesan and Aleppo pepper. So Netflix snack for a Wednesday. Let's give this a taste, everybody. Smells good. Yeah, there's the moan. They need to. Yeah, it's good. They're still a little bit warm. One thing to be aware of, I'm just gonna keep snacking on these. Is the heat. When you taste the Aleppo pepper, the heat is not, it's not a super hot pepper to start with, but it comes after, and it's like it's a slow kind of heat. So it might taste, when you first try it, it might not taste like, because they're not going to be super spicy, but it hits you after and it's going to stay in your mouth. So be aware of that. These are good. They're warm. So as they cool a little bit more, they will get a little bit crunchier. So actually what I'm going to do, I am actually going to just let them cool on the tray so they cool off faster. No, these are good. This is going to be gone. I don't know if you can hear the crunch. And so a little moan. No, these are tasty actually. These are not going to last tonight. I bet you. Message me tomorrow, Steph, and ask how many walnuts are left, and they'll be like 0. Dean, yeah, they would go good with the beer. They would go good with the beer. I don't know who said that. I think I missed that comment, but it would go with the beer. And bite count. Yeah, if I like something, there's not much of a bite. No, they're good. I'll take Jason some. He's on the computer. And you can tell that, yes, so you can tell that I like it because I haven't stopped munching on these things. And I know it's rude to talk on it mean, but these are pretty good. I would maybe put, this would be good if you didn't want sugar. You could leave the sugar out, but you could also put honey. I think honey would be good with this too. The honey would be a nice sweetness with the Aleppo pepper. It's not overly sweet. 2 teaspoons of sugar is not a ton to put in there. So it could be a little bit sweeter if you liked. You could add a little bit more sugar. The spice is just right though. Not too hot, just right. So there's still quite a bit. Lots left. So let them cool. But there won't be much left tonight. So there we go. And sneaky spice. It's a really nice spice. If you haven't tried, if anybody here hasn't tried Aleppo pepper, it's my new, as you can see from all the recipes, it's our new favorite our new favorite spice. It's really good. It's got a really good taste to it. It's not, I'm laughing at these comments. It's not like a spice that's so hot that you don't want, it takes the flavor away from everything. It just enhances the flavor of what else you're eating, but it gives you a nice kind of warmth in your mouth, and it kind of sticks around, but it's mellow. It's tasty. And yeah, I'll tell them it didn't work. They burned, and there was none left. I don't think he's watching. He should be. I could take it to him. The ones that are good are the ones that have the, like, I don't know if you can see that. Like there's, the good ones are the ones that have the lots of cheese on it. So, give these ones a try. I think you really like it. So before I eat them all in front of everybody, which I know isn't the nicest thing to watch, thanks for joining me. Another snack recipe. I think we'll do some more snacks. They're kind of fun. They're fast, and they're easy to do. And if you're not super hungry, you can maybe just tide you over. Instead of having a big dinner, just have a couple of snacks. Fire up the Netflix. And relax. So let's leave it at that. Thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, by all means, leave a comment in the video down below afterwards. I'll get back to you if you have questions about the recipe, this recipe or any of the recipes on the channel. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can also send me a message on Facebook. I'll get back to you. Thanks for joining me. We're going to be back on Friday for the next live. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I think another snack. We'll figure something out. And check back tomorrow. We'll have the update for the Arrow Garden, which is on the counter right here, going right now. And if you haven't watched the update for today yet, check it on the channel and let me know how you like the thumbnails. So thanks so much, everybody. Thanks, Nadia, for the super chat. And we will see everybody on Friday. Have a great night.